Hey Gems, it's Emily. So, video number 2 is going to be a random facts video. I think I've got about 52, so I will try to run through this as fast as I can. Okay, favorite drink is either water or caffeine-free Diet Coke. Favorite food is probably Mexican food, anything Mexican I love. Favorite movie is A League of Their Own. My favorite app on my phone, probably Facebook or YouTube. Let's see, my favorite song of all time is I'm Not Okay by My Chemical Romance. And if you guys saw my A Little Bit More About Me video, I have it tattooed on my arm. That's how much I love it. My current favorite song is, oh my gosh, there's a lot. Probably either Roar by Katy Perry or the new Backstreet Boys album, which is In a World Like This. And my favorite song on that album is probably either Feels Like Home, Permanent Stain, or Soldier. Let's see. My guilty pleasure for TV would probably be like Dance Moms or John and Kate Plus 8. I'm left-handed. I have played the violin since I was in 5th grade, so I played 8 years, 5th grade through 12th grade in high school, and I continue to play it every now and then ever since. And so I've been playing it for 18 years. It's a long time. Let's see, my favorite makeup, probably eyeliner or eyeshadows, because there's just so many different things that you can do with them. Let's see, my animals. I've had 23 hamsters, 4 dogs, about 5 birds, and I don't know how many fish. 23 hamsters is because when I was a kid, we had hamsters, and then we got 2, and the pet store assured us that they were 2 girls, and they weren't, and they had 3 sets of babies, so we didn't keep all of them. But yeah. So my phone is the Samsung Galaxy S3 in white. I love it. Let's see. How did Kyle and I meet? We actually met on a Michigan Yahoo chat room. We just started talking online, and about 10 days later, I drove down from Muskegon, where I was in college, to meet him for the first time, and the rest is history, almost 7 years later. Let's see. Celebrities that I have met. I have met Robert Irvine, Jeff Daniels, Shane and Darrell from MTV Road Rules, and Ron White. Let's see. I love to play card games. Euchre, if you're a Michigan, maybe Ohio, Indiana, Illinois person, you might know what Euchre is. Mostly it's just a Michigan game, but it's a lot of fun. You play with 4 people, 2-person teams, and it's a blast. So, let's see. I can recite every line from every Harry Potter, Twilight, and probably another 50 plus, maybe 100 plus movies. I'm a huge movie fan. Let's see. How many times have I read Harry Potter? I've probably read the whole series. I started reading it when I was 15, and I'm 28 now, so I've probably read it maybe 6 or 7 times. Let's see. I have all my questions. Aww. So I'm just trying to go through them really quick. Let's see. Pet peeves. Talking with your mouth full. And if I am talking to you and if it's something important, and kind of like being ignored, it's kind of annoying. Kyle and I do that all the time. So my favorite place to go is probably Muskegon. That's where my heart is, and at least in Michigan. My phobias, I have a severe phobia to falling. I'm not afraid of heights, but I'm afraid of falling. Let's see. On my to-read list is The Hunger Games, and to finish Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. I was a nanny for almost 2 years, and I've been babysitting since I was probably about 12 years old. I went through an actual babysitting course where I got my certification in it, and we had to do, infant training and CPR and all that stuff. So, different states that I've been to. I'm from Michigan. I've been to Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Florida, Georgia, Texas, and Canada. I've been to Canada, I don't know how many times. It's literally about 45 minutes to an hour away from my house. So, the first time that I flew, I was 9 years old, and I went to Disney World. Let's see, how many times have I flown in first class? once, and actually it was on the way home from Disney World because there was a big school group that was on the plane, and they needed all the seats in one group, and they actually bumped us to first class, which was really awesome. Only time though. Let's see, favorite thing about growing up in Michigan was probably going to like high school football games, and just, I grew up in the 90s. I was born in 85, and I just thought the 90s was probably the coolest time to grow up and be a kid, and things were so much simpler back then, and yeah, it was just fun. Let's see, the one Christmas gift that I never got, and this may sound really, really goofy, but it was a Bob Ross paint set. I was obsessed with Bob Ross when I was a kid. I used to love to watch him on TV and paint, and I always wanted a Bob Ross paint set, and I never got one, so sad. Let's see, my favorite holidays are Christmas and 4th of July. Let's see, how long have I been injured? I have been injured for, it'll be 5 years next month. Number one place I want to travel is to the UK. I'm obsessed with the UK, and actually I'll post a picture somewhere that I have in my living room of a huge poster, or a huge canvas painting of a red double-decker bus that I have in my living room, which I love, and I actually got it from IKEA. So, colors I've dyed my hair: black, red, purple, brown. I had red and black hair at one point, so as you guys know, the red and black is my favorite colors. Number of tattoos and piercings: I have 6 tattoos, and I have my ears pierced. Favorite thing to cook or bake: as I said, I went to culinary school, and my favorite thing to bake is probably anything like Christmas cookies, or the thing I'm most famous for is pumpkin logs, and it's like a pumpkin jelly roll with like cream cheese filling on the inside. And favorite thing to cook, probably anything with meat. I love the sound of the sizzle. Alright. Next one is biggest thing that I missed since being in a wheelchair: driving. But I'm going to be driving again soon, so I'm excited about that. My craziest hairstyle: when I was about 6 years old, I was obsessed with being a tomboy, and I actually asked my mom to get lightning bolts shaved on the sides of my head, and she let me do it. The first thing I wanted to be when I grew up was a mom. I told my mom that when I think I was like 3 or 4 years old, that I wanted to be a mommy when I grew up. Okay, next one is first memory. I was, I think, 3 years old, and I remember sitting in the waiting room for my sister to get her tonsils out when she was 2 at the hospital that my mom worked at the time. Let's see, my favorite guilty pleasure smell: I love the smell of bleach. I don't know why, I always have. I don't know, I'm weird. So, alright, my least favorite chore growing up, because I didn't have a favorite chore, was definitely cleaning my room. I absolutely hated it, and I still do. Let's see, I started getting into makeup about May of this year. I absolutely love it. I started watching these 2 girls. They are makeup artists from the UK. Their names are Pixiwoo. That's their YouTube channel, and I'll put it in the description box. You guys have to check them out. They are absolutely amazing. Let's see, I am 5'7", which most people don't think I'm that tall because I'm normally sitting down. My biggest thing for OCD is lists, which I'm breaking one of my own OCD rules, because I don't know if you guys can see this. I normally never write lists like this or leave them like this. They'll start out like this, but by the time I'm done, they'll be like perfect. So I'm letting go. Let's see, my childhood crushes were Jonathan Taylor Thomas from Home Improvement, Zach from Saved by the Bell, Nick from Backstreet Boys, and Justin from NSYNC. Let's see, my first concert was Casey and the Sunshine Band when I was about 9. My second one was NSYNC when I was 13. It was their Christmas tour. Then I went to Backstreet Boys when I was 19 for their Never Gone tour. Then I went to Nickelback when I was 20. New Kids on the Block and NKOTBSB, which is New Kids on the Block, and Backstreet Boys when I was 26. And I just went back in August to their In a World Like This tour for Backstreet Boys. My first job besides babysitting was at a Mark's Midtown, Coney Island, in the town I live in. and I was a dishwasher. My favorite 90s TV shows were Full House, Saved by the Bell, Family Matters, and Boy Meets World, which I still watch all of them. Let's see. Kyle yells at me because I talk during TV shows and pause them all the time, which I do. Yeah, I'm goofy about that. So, and he hates it. But let's see. As much as I love Harry Potter, I do not own any of their soundtracks, but I own all the soundtracks to all the Twilight movies. And the first one is still my favorite. So let's see. Next one is... Oh, I own a Harry Potter Ultimate Wizarding Collection box. It was $350 when they first came out, and I absolutely love it. It's the biggest, most expensive Harry Potter item I have ever bought, and I would never take it back because I love it. Let's see. I don't know what number I'm on. I'm counting them up here somewhere. So, let's see. Kyle says that I can light up the darkest room with my smile, which I love him for. And even after almost 7 years that Kyle and I have been together, we still give each other butterflies every single time we kiss. And the last one, I hope it's 50, I think it is, is I actually still practice writing my name with Kyle's last name. So we're getting married in July, so 10 more months. We're really excited. So there's the 50 random facts about me, and if there's anything else you want to know about me, just leave it in the comments below and I will answer any and all questions. And if you guys have a 50 random facts or however many number of random facts, post it as a video response, and I'd love to check them out. So next one is the freebie video, and trust me, it's going to be a long one. So I will see you guys in a minute. Bye!